Hey guys, Baz86 here, doing another stream on MLB The Show 19. And this is part 16. Last time we left off, we were having some bad games. We struck out a lot of times when we were batting, and in some of the matches when we were fielding, we were doing even worse some of the time. We had a good time.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league.
And then we had a rocky ride.
Blanco starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series.
Let's see how we do in today's games. So we start out as, I believe we're going to start out as a fielder, possibly. Yes, we are.
Striding into the box, Sean Godfrey, as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Godfrey.
The ground to third. Barrett scoops it up on to first, and there are two down.
That's how we're starting. Just to warn you guys, I'm high on Lucozade, so this is why the doctor told me I should never drink it, but I couldn't help it. We got some of it, and now I'm as high as kite. So if I shout out random things, I'll probably get told to shut up, but if I shout out random things, or you just think I'm generally high anyway, that's the reason. So I'm just pre-warning you, just if I get really into the game, or I'm really jumpy, or I'm talking really fast. It's what energy does to you when it's kicked in. So let's get back to the game.
Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this.
Alright, come on, Euan.
Digging in, Barrett. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A curveball hit right back at him. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
Bad.
Inning in the books. No score here on
Rubbish.
the show.
Come on.
Into the box now, Barrett. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
And he'll take it to the bag himself.
Not get it past the line.
Ready
the
for
liners
another
at all.
chance. Barrett, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Let's go. Let's go.
Once more is swung on and missed. Strike three.
He's having a bad day at the base. Bad day at the plate.
So coming to the plate, Barrett. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Line toward right center. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions.
Wow, we got blown out.
Themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right.
The final
Great team effort.
5-0, the final score today.
Oh, we got blown out on that one. Batting for us wasn't good. Looks like me being high didn't help our chances at all, and we got shut out. Bad day at the office. Bad day at the office. Let's pick ourselves back up and let's play against the Corpus Christi Hooks. See how we get on with these guys.
A call to the skipper's office can mean a lot of things. In this case, it involves good news.
Oh, thank God. It seems your performance here in the Texas League has really turned the heads of the people upstairs. Congratulations, Euan. They're calling you up. Pack your bags. I guess now we'll see how long AAA can contain me. Do you really think I don't really want to ask that question.
Better news, even, than can initially be grasped.
Been called up to Texas? You made the Rangers roster? Really? Really?
For a player this young, to go from Double-A right to a major league roster
oh,
is
yes.
a rare and notable
It's
occurrence.
a whole different deal there. You're the level of competition. It is still the same game though, and the brass think you're ready. Just play the way you've seen you can, and you'll do fine. We're going to the show. We're headed to the show. We're playing for the Texas Rangers.
A benevolent advisor gives a painful but well thought out notice of resignation to a player that has been like a son to him.
Euan, as much as I've enjoyed playing a part for you, I'm feeling that the time has come when I need you to hand off to the sports agents. I feel comfortable trusting you in my affairs, and you'll trust me that we need to get somebody working for you who knows the ins and outs of the league and has connections that I don't have. Who do you recommend?
A caring mentor will not leave his post to just anyone. He's given careful thought to the question of whom his successor might be.
I feel pretty good about Asher Alexander of JLS Sports. He expressed interest early on in checking in regularly. Okay, let's give him a chance.
The former coach and longtime father figure will step back from the field of play and take his place amongst the other dedicated fans in the gallery.
I'll let him know. It's been such a pleasure helping to bring you along to this point, Euan. I can't wait to see all you're going to do in the game. Take on the agent. Choose uniform. That's pretty cool. What we got? Nah, nope, nope, nope. Select pants. Road. Ah, Euan is playing for Mr. Barrett is playing for the Texas Rangers. Oh, we got to soak it in. Got to soak it in. Our big day has happened. Big day has happened. We're finally going to the big leagues. We're playing against the Angels, and we're number 28. Man, this is a big day. Huge day. He never thought he'd be here. He never thought he'd make it. He never thought he'd get out the younger leagues. But we are here. And
Friday night baseball now from the Big A, Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Texas Rangers and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Number 28 makes his big league debut right after this.
I'm going to soak it in, guys. I have to admit, I am going to soak it in.
Heaney, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Wow, when you look into the numbers, they can be a little bit deceiving. Normally, most pitchers pitch better at home, but not this guy. He actually prefers and pitches better on the road. We'll see how he does and if he can adapt and start pitching better at home in this one.
So stepping in, Barrett,
wow.
And he'll make his major league debut here. Always fun to watch a guy get his career started.
Yeah, what a monster moment for not only himself, but his family, all the coaches that have helped him along the way. This is a monumental moment in his career.
So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it. The pitcher has to throw strikes. The offense has to show up. But I need more energy, more focus. I need guys flying around. I need guys looking like they want to win a ball game.
And there are our umpires. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, keep an eye on Elvis Andrus. This is a pitcher he's had some good success against in his career. He's hitting over 350 against him in a pretty good amount of at-bats. You can bet they're both aware of that, and we'll see who gets the better of who today.
Next will be the designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo. And he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. First pitch of the at-bat.
I'm going to do the first game where we watch it, and then the second game we'll sim it. But we want to soak in the first atmosphere of the big game.
It up 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Hit hard back up the middle. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The inning stays alive with 2 out and brings up Joey Gallo next.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen short.
Joey Gallo.
Here's Joey Gallo now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Look at the atmosphere. Look at the feel. Look how many people are in the stands. This place is rocking.
Down and away, ball 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
1-2 now as this catches the outer half. Choo, the runner at first with 2 gone. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. Now a foul tip held on to behind the plate. Nice work there to get the punch out, and the inning is over. 1 left for Texas. Rangers nothing. Angels coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Settling in now, Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there. It's short. And that's a loud out number 1. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, you have to look out for the guy they call Simba, Andrelton Simmons. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Stepping in, Brian Goodwin.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Brian Goodwin.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
Allard, once an Atlanta Brave, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Oh.
Down the line and fair. That's a hit.
Come on, Euan.
Justice in the game. Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Should have got that, really.
So a runner on first with one out now. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice.
I have to admit I'm shaking a little bit. I've got to admit. It's the debut you would do, even if it is just a game. You feel like, wow, you got a lot to live up to, and I feel ready. Just got to make sure I am ready. Okay, if I need to say anything, I'll pause the game. If I don't need to say anything, then I'll just let the game play out like I am doing, and enjoy the atmosphere of what it's like to be at a Texas Rangers game. This is as close to the real thing as you possibly can get, I would say. I have been to a Texas Rangers game. I left after the halftime show, or after the halftime thing, so I didn't even know if Texas Rangers won that game. I have no idea. But I was only like, I don't know, 10, 11 when I went. So, yeah. I didn't really know I was going to it until we went to it. And I couldn't make the decision whether I wanted to stay or not. Or whether I wanted to stay, because it wasn't up to me. If the family who I was with wanted to leave, then I had to go. Because I didn't have a way home. So, yeah. Alright. Let's get back into the game.
Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Here it comes, 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball two now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you could bet he's not going to hold back.
2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Runner at first here, one man out. Count even at 2-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. He's got it in time to first, and there are two away. Here's Justin Upton now. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away.
Justin Upton.
Simple fielding
First
there.
pitch on its way to Upton. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Ready with the 0-1. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Ready on 0-2. Line drive to left. Gallo is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side.
Nice.
Angels turned
Good
away
catch.
in the first. We played an inning in Anaheim with no score. Ready now, Hunter Pence, as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Hunter Pence.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Go on, Pence.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. Pence, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Here's the 1-1. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. Here now the 2-2. Line towards center
Ooh,
field.
nice shot.
And that's going to be a base hit for Pence. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning opening base hit. Digging in now, number 15. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Number 15.
He's set and the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Pence on at first, nobody out. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Let's go Rangers. Let's go. Let's go Rangers. Let's go. Let's go Rangers. Let's go.
A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
There's
Oh.
a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
I've never seen such a packed crowd. Unfortunately, this isn't our home stadium. It's Angels Stadium, but
Working
still.
for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And
Still,
that
look at the
nearly
look at the
broke our
ground.
scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
I can't get over how big the ground is
Here
and
now
how
the
realistic
2-2.
it is.
Is looked at and the count moves full.
Oh, is he going to make him walk? I'm just a watcher at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch is
Oh.
swung on and missed, strike 3.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And let's focus on Cole Calhoun. I feel one of the most underrated ball players in all the game. Gold Glove winner, makes some real highlight plays out there. Just got a nice feel for the game.
Coming to the plate now, Ronald Guzman.
Batting
First
seventh.
swings for him in this
The
one
first
with a
baseman,
runner still at first and
Ronald.
1 gone.
Guzman.
First offering on its way. In there, strike 1.
0-1.
It's a shame we can't change the camera angle to make it look a little bit more dynamic, but we're doing
It's
it.
in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
We're doing it from
Sometimes
sort.
you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Ronald Guzman is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Number 3.
Yeah, we're doing it from the eyes of me. So as I'm on the bench, that's why you see it move, and it's pretty cool. It makes it a good feeling sort of thing. So it's fine, but it would be even better if you were behind, sort of where the referee is, the plate man at the, as you can see where the catcher is behind him. If you could see it from that view, then that would be pretty cool. But it's cool. It's all right from where it is.
Generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. And the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes. Past meetings with Andrew Heaney, he's 4 for 11. He also has 1 home run. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
1-1.
Weak grounder back to the
Oh,
mound.
he's gonna get caught.
And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Here's Tommy La Stella now, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one.
La Stella.
All right, at third. Remember,
First
always
offering
to
on its
first
way.
unless told otherwise.
A ball and no strikes. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Just 2 balls, no strikes. Oh,
Line drive base hit. And this will kick off the base of the wall. The throw into second. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as we take a look at the Angels team leaderboard, you see there he's currently leading the ball club in that category.
tried to go for the
Now at
catch,
the
but
plate,
missed it.
Cozart, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
He's batting right-handed. Yeah.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit toward the hole. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Hey, guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get-me-over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Smith. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Well, I know the last
we
thing
need
he
a strike
wants to do
here.
is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
La Stella on second, Cozart at first with no outs.
It's got to be a strike.
He's falling behind now, 3-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
The 3-1. Full count, 3-2. Three-two pitch. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. Andrus. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Very nice.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now,
1.
but there's 2 outs.
2, nicely played. Good double play. It's got to go home.
The first baseman.
Oh, it can go to first.
Now, Justin Bohr. This is grounded foul off to the left.
It needs to go to first or home. Possibly to first.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Hey, that's
Come
just
on.
a great mix of pitches right there.
Strike him out.
This guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Got him swinging
Yes.
as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Nice. Good pitching, Allard.
Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More from Anaheim right after this. Into the box, Jose Trevino. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest.
Jose Trevino.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
And it's 1-1. 1-2 to the Rangers catcher. Another 1-2 delivery. Into center field, line drive base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it.
Go on, Elvis.
6-game hitting streak so far.
Come on, Elvis. Elvis Andrews. Big man. Big name in baseball.
The first pitch to him. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Past meetings with Andrew Heaney, he has 7 hits in 19 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. The 1-0 delivery. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound.
Oh, it's double play.
DeBoer, and they get the double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in is the rookie third baseman, Barrett. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Rangers. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score.
Not playing very well at the moment with batting, but that's understandable.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. It was a 2-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's game.
The right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Why am I playing in SS mode, shortstop mode? Don't know.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Two and 2 the count to Cole Calhoun.
He must be trying to go big.
And he fouls this one off. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
First walk for the Rangers.
In now is Andrelton Simmons.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there.
jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels. Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
The 1-1 misses for the second ball. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Calhoun rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Damn.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Remember, guys, I'm not talking that much because the commentating's doing the job for me. Just focusing on the game. You know, sit back, chill out, feel as though you're enjoying the, you know, you're there watching the game in the stands, in the seats. It's the experience I'm trying to allow you guys to give. If you have any questions about baseball, I know some of the answers to them, not all, but some. So if you want to understand the game of baseball, please let me know, and I'll happily answer the questions. If you put it in the comment section, I will definitely answer them. But I'll try not to talk when the game's happening. But if someone sends me a message, then I'll pause it like I have now, and I'll answer your message. So back to the game.
Brian.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Simmons gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Hey Daniel, yeah, doing alright mate, not too bad. Enjoying a bit of baseball. How we doing over there?
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
I've been really ill for the past few days. Last night I slept with my clothes on and 2 quilts. Oh, you tried to, what is it, sweat it out? Which is fair enough, mate. That's a good idea. Did it work? Do you know what you have? Hope it's not too serious, mate.
No, I was feeling cold, but the clothes helped. Smiling face with open mouth.
Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. I'm glad that they helped. Clothes do that. But yeah, it was... I'm sure it was a pretty cold night last night. How do you feel today? Let's try not to be too negative. How do you feel today? We feeling as though we've got over it? We feeling as though it's getting better? Or do we feel as though it's just as it was?
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Flip of his glove for one. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
It's getting better, slowly but surely.
Good, mate. Good, I'm glad to hear. And Amanda will be pretty glad to hear that too. So yeah. She's not here with me right now, but you know where she is. But she sends her thoughts and hopes for a speedy recovery, man. And so do I. Sometimes it's a shame that Amanda doesn't have her own channel, because if she did, I'm sure she'd bring in a lot of laughs and a lot of fun if she was streaming right about now. But you know, she's focused on Dead by Daylight, and there's nobody who's gonna say no that she can't play it. So yeah. But she would definitely dedicate if she had a.
We have a similar game in Sweden called Burn Balls. Literal translation.
Burned balls. Wow, no, I did not know that, mate. No, I didn't know that at all. We have a similar game in Sweden called Burned Balls. Nope. I had no idea that game existed. I would think that you were making it up, but I've known you long enough, and I know you by now. I don't think you would make up something that stupid.
By burning your opponent's balls, and then I try to burn yours.
Nah, you.
Face with tears of joy.
Nah, come on. That's not a game. Who'd pay to watch that? Nah, man. I don't know. I don't know whether you're being serious or whether you're making it up. I think you're making it up. I don't think you're being serious on that. Because that... Who would really...
It's called Bramble. Smiling face with open mouth. Look it up.
Is it a public... is it a public thing? Would someone actually pay to watch that? Brian Ball. I don't think anyone would actually pay to watch that. But there you go. That's just my thought.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Upton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Upton.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there.
Yeah, but I mean, outside of school and high school and university and all that, like in the real world, would people, adults, actually go to a stadium and watch that? I don't think so.
That's ball 1. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back standing. A runner on first with 2 away.
No, I don't think it's a professional sport either, mate. I think it's a school made-up game.
On the move is Trout from first. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 2-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Swung on and missed,
Yes.
and that's the final out of the inning.
Strike the team out.
So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. It's the Angels 1 and the Rangers nothing. Striding forward now is the DH, Shin-Soo Choo. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Here comes the first pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup.
I watched Amanda play some D by D and it was quite enjoyable. She's never, unfortunately, mate, she's never gonna make her own channel. She doesn't feel as though she can manage it, nor does she feel as though she could keep up with it. She couldn't commit to it either, I don't think. So she's just, when she feels like she wants to stream, she could just bounce off my channel and just use that for her
Smiling face with open mouth.
so she's just gonna bounce off my channel. She feels like she wants to stream. She's very welcome to, but running her own channel is just, as much as I'd love her to, she couldn't fully commit to it. I can barely commit to it as it is, and I can only put up what I can, but Amanda would go months and months without putting a stream up, or she would forget to put a stream up, or she wouldn't.
It's a lot of work to run your own channel, a lot of work to run it successfully.
Yeah, it is. I mean, even looking at my channel right now, I've still got work to do with it, but I've got my day off today, so I'm not looking to do any YouTube work. But when I got some time and I'm not doing anything, which is practically what I'm doing today, but I just don't feel like doing it. But when I come round to it, I just patch my channel up a little bit and just make it look professional now and again. But Amanda wouldn't be doing that. Yeah.
What have you been up to today?
It's my day off today, mate, so I haven't been doing anything. I basically went to go get some milk, fed our kittens or cats, and I've just literally been watching YouTube. I woke up about 12 PM or just before 12 PM.
Is a good plan.
Yeah, I've been playing tennis I've been coaching tennis non-stop since last Thursday. Well, not non-stop, but every day except Thursday. So with this new club that I work at, it's double work, which means double pay, so which is nice, and it just means that I work every day except Thursday.
So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1.
It's exciting to hear that your services are...
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Yeah, it's nice and exciting, but it does get a bit stressful when I know what I'm doing when the lesson or when the session happens. I just don't feel as though it's going to benefit. Well, it is going to benefit the kids, but they might not listen, or they might not pay attention, or they might not behave. So I'm a little bit worried about that.
Knocked out in was it the semi-finals?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't hear that. The only news I heard was that Nadal got knocked out yesterday by Dominic Thiem, but I didn't know that Federer got knocked out. I didn't know he was out. Unfortunately, I haven't been following it because I no longer have Prime. So because I've lost Prime, I no longer have the facilities that I need to watch the game or watch the Australian Open. So I haven't really been following it, which is a bit of a shame, I know, but I'm getting psyched up for the Super Bowl on Sunday, and I'll be watching that. But as far as that, I haven't unfortunately followed tennis this January. I know the finals on Sunday, I think. Yeah, I think it is.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Yeah, but the funny thing is, mate, with maths, the only thing they can do is not take in the information you tell them. And the worst thing that could happen is they throw their book and their pencil or pen in the air and have a fit. But on the tennis court, if that happens, the worst thing that can happen is someone gets hit in the head or in the body with a racket, because the minute a kid unfortunately has a racket in his hand, he wants to swing it, and when he swings it, he never really looks at or considers who's around him. So when he swings the racket, it could end up hitting somebody, which most of the time it normally does. Or if that doesn't happen, then he ends up throwing the racket, which, you know, all that money he got into that racket ends up smashed and stuff, and he ends up crying. And then you get kids who have turned up for that, and it just puts a sour lemon.
That's true, it's a lethal weapon. They should require a license for using its smiling face with open mouth.
Yeah, it just becomes a sour lemons for everybody in the session, and it just puts a downer on everyone. So we try to avoid it as best as we can, but it can't be completely unavoidable.
Him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys, because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
In now, Joey Gallo.
The left fielder.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
They are very competitive when it comes to games. Yes. When it comes to learning the tennis shots, they're not really... I mean, they look as though they're paying attention to you, but it sort of flies over their head, sort of thing. Some of them take it in, and some of them do what I did when I...
Totally zoomed out face with stuck out tongue.
Even though they're looking straight at you, which doesn't make any sense. They're zoned out, but they're looking straight at you, dead in your eye, like they understand what you're saying, and they nod and go yes, or no, or yes. But I have to admit, my dad never understood how I took in information. I'd be talking.
My friend, they are looking through you. face with tears of joy.
When I was learning how to play tennis, my dad could never understand how I just looked at the coach, and I'd walk off, and Dad would be like, "Did you take any of that information in?" And I'd go, "Yeah." He said, "You didn't look as though you did." And he said, "Yeah, I did. And then I would do exactly what the coach had said, and Dad would go, "Oh yeah, you proved me wrong. You know, you actually did pay attention, and you showed exactly what you were supposed to do." So, even though at the time, when I was being coached and, you know, talking and about what shot we were going to work on, Dad never Dad never thought I was taking in the information. But the minute I got on that baseline or on the court, and he would literally be gobsmacked, because he's like, "Oh yeah, he's actually showed that's exactly what you could do, and that's exactly what the coach wanted." So it was always mind blown that I could do that.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Yeah, not everybody learns in the same way. Everybody learns differently, which is why when coaching I've got to remember to coach different teaching points to different people. I can't do the same teaching point and expect everybody to know what I'm saying or what I'm expecting. Well, I'm not expecting, what I'm hoping for them to achieve. Yeah.
The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle-of-the-order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Up next for the Rangers.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Drilled to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate.
Yeah, different attention spans for different people. Definitely, mate. That's how the human body works. Or sort of works. Basic ways of working is attention span.
Depending on the skill, in trying to learn, I either learn by doing, reading, seeing, or hearing.
What would you tend to do more then, Daniel? I'm guessing you're a mixture of doing and seeing. You want to do.
Sometimes a combination of those.
Oh right, of all 4 of those. Okay.
Times call for desperate measures.
Standing in now, number 15. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
What exactly constitutes a foul in baseball? Right, okay. So, best way I can explain this to you is, you see the diamond, the sort of diamond-shaped pitch in the background. You see the lines that are going out to the left and the lines that are going out to the right. That big white line, or that long white line.
I see the diamond-shaped field, smiling face with open mouth.
No, please take this seriously, Daniel, man. So you see the white lines, the long white lines going one out to the left corner, one going out to the right corner, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep. Right. So when the batter swings the ball, and hits the ball, if the ball goes outside of those lines without bouncing, it is classified a foul ball. If, however, the ball bounces inside those lines but then goes out, it is a successful ball. It is a ball that is able to, you can play from. But if the ball goes behind those lines without bouncing, it is classified a foul ball. Same if you see the circle that's going around the base, around the plate. That's what they call it, the plate. If you see the circle, and if it goes behind that circle, same rule applies. If it bounces before it goes out, it's okay, but if it goes behind that circle without bouncing, it is classified a foul ball. You are allowed, you can have as many foul balls as you want, but if you foul the ball twice, it will classify as 2 strikes. Then you can't be struck out, as there's 3 strikes in baseball. You can't be struck out by a foul ball. So you'll hear a lot of the times the commentators say foul ball, foul ball. That means that, like I said, as I explained. So, but the only time the batsman can get...
All right.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I didn't know that. Thanks.
You're welcome, man. You're welcome. The only way the batter can get struck out is by the pitcher, who's on the mound. The mound being the circle thing in the middle of the diamond. If he throws it 3 times, he can get struck out. And it has to go in what we call the strike zone. There's a strike zone that you see that is directly. If you see the 2 squares between the two lines, in the middle of the 2 squares, that is what's called the strike zone. Anything out of that is a ball zone. So you can have up to what is it? 4 balls. 4 balls. If he throws 4 balls, then the batsman walks. If he throws 3 strikes, then the batsman goes to the bench because he's out. And that's why they call it strikeout. The only other way the batsman can get caught, a batsman can be out, is if he gets caught from the infielders who are in the diamond, or the outfielders that are outside the diamond. If he gets caught by any of those, he's out. And just while I'm thinking, there's one other way. If the batsman hits the ball, and then...
Is he out for the entire game?
No, he's just out for that inning. That's what an inning's all about. You have up to 9 innings. So that's why you hear in baseball terms, bottom of the 3rd, top of the 5th, bottom of the 6th, top of the 8th. you can only have up to 9 innings unless there has been no score or the game is tied. There has to be a winner, so you keep on going until there's eventually a winner. So you could end up with what, top of the 20th, bottom of the 22nd. Each inning has two sections. So it's the home team either flip to bat first, but then they have to field afterwards. Then there's 1 inning. Then it flips round. The second team, the home team or the away team, bat second or bat at the start of that inning, but then field at the end of that inning, and then the home team bat on the third of the inning, and then field on the bottom of the inning. So that's why you always have top of the first, bottom of the first. That's an inning. Top of the second, bottom of the second. That's an inning. And so on until you've done 9 innings. The inning keeps going until 3 batsmen have been struck out. Once 3 batsmen have been completely struck out, that inning or that half of the inning is over. Then the fielding team has to try to stop the batting team getting any runs. So then again, their job is to make sure that 3 batsmen are fully out. Once that happens, then that inning is completely over, and then we start a new inning, and then the order starts again. The batting order, as you can see, is as follows. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 batsmen for the home team and 9 batsmen for the away team. But obviously there's people on bench, so you could have substitutions too. So yeah, there's 2 people on bench for us, and there's 4 people on bench for them.
Euan, that's quite a lot to keep track of, but I think I got the gist of it.
You're welcome, Daniel. I tend to go on too much, but with information some of the times. I try to keep it as simple as I possibly can, which is what I keep getting told. But yeah, that's baseball in a nutshell. Basic 101.
Line toward right center, and that's in there, base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
You're welcome, mate. Not a problem. Now when you watch the baseball, watch the game, you might actually, understand what's happening. So that's why I explained it.
The batter, the first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
Into the box, Ronald Guzman, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Comes set, the 0-1.
Ball out.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Fouled off. He's set. The 2-2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field.
That's going to be cool.
Crowd has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Rangers leave a pair. It remains 1-0. Now to the plate, Tommy La Stella set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Baseman, Tommy La Stella.
First pitch on its way. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball one. La Stella bats left but throws right and stands at 5'11". He was an 8th round selection back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The Shields patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the former All-Star Zach Cozart. Here's the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
1-0.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gallo is there. 2 gone. Now batting, Kevin Smith.
Now batting, catcher, Kevin Smith.
First offering on its way. A
Ooh.
fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. A shot down the first baseline. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Now batting, first baseman.
Stepping in now, Justin Bohr, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. A ball and a strike now. Smith leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
This illness really has taken the bite out of my big-time unused face.
This illness really has taken a bite out of my game time. I bet it has, mate. I bet it has. I bet you haven't played him. Well, you never feel up to it when you're ill to play games. Or to play a game. It's just your head hurts. You don't have the energy. You don't have the will to go ahead and, you know, either set it up or get into it or anything like that. So yeah, I know how you feel, man.
Fastball well outside. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Fouled away. He'll try it again, 3-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gallo on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Angels strand one. They lead it 1-0.
We need some runs in this inning. Hopefully, get on base.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Delino DeShields. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Delino DeShields.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nah, I very much doubt that, mate. I very much doubt that indeed. I don't think it's that. It's just that time of year, maybe. I don't know.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Pitch on the way. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And it's 3 balls.
So long to get sick, smiling face with open mouth.
Wow, that's a long time to be sick or ill. Damn, man.
Balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Calhoun on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Digging in, Jose Trevino. He singled his last time up.
Jose Trevino.
First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. Another 0-2 home. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
1-2.
Hang on. Time out. What's this? First I've heard. Got a job interview coming up, mate. Nice one. Are you, what is it, positive about this one, or are you having your doubts? Sorry, guys on the pitch. You're just gonna have to just stand there completely still for a little bit, and anyone else viewing this stream, just bear with me. Just gotta find out what's going on with Daniel in this job interview.
Teacher's assistant job. I have my doubts about it, but I'll give it
Oh.
the best shot. Smiling face with open mouth.
Oh, yeah. You did tell me about that. Okay. I thought it was something that I didn't know, but yeah, you did tell me about that. You told me about it in a Stardew Valley stream, I believe.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
I'm sure the kids won't listen to you. Anyway, first we'll take a turn.
Just make sure you take a shield with you, Daniel. They might throw stuff at you. Make sure you take body armor.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
The batter.
Here's Elvis Andrus now.
Elvis.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Oh.
Yeah, that might work. Yeah. You throw a pencil at me and throw a rubber at me, I'll throw a giant one at you and a giant pencil as well. Or use it to block. Yeah. I can see why you'd want to do that.
For 2 for him to this point.
Come on, Elvis. Come on, Elvis Andrus. Let's get on the board.
Hit to first.
Wow.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They trail this one 1-0. Standing in, Cole Calhoun, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Cole Calhoun.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
This guy's a big hitter, so we got to be ready for it.
1-1 delivery. Bouncing ball, foul. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there.
Okay, man. You should already have a drink prepared, I think. That's why whenever I'm streaming, I always have a drink. Because I know I'm going to need one.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So it's back to the top of the order now. And standing in, one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. Here comes the first pitch. And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1. Ball 2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on.
Oh, hit the post.
Field, and this one's not coming back.
How is that a home run?
Home run.
It hit the
solo shot down the
it hit
line
the post.
left. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Angels are now out to a 2-0 lead.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
I guess that counts in baseball. Oh, down 2-0.
Into the box now, Brian Goodwin. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Flying toward the gap in left center. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, sometimes they say
let's have a look at that.
Good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Good movement, good running. Nice.
Now at the plate, Mike Trout, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
27, Mike.
Hang on, I've got an itch. There we go, we're good.
Wow.
Go on, hit it to third.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Counts even to Trout. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again. So really blame him.
Even count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep too.
Ripped down the first base line. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
We might need a new pitcher on the mound.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin.
Standing in now, Justin Upton. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. No hits to this point. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. The 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pence has a read on it.
Should have it.
The inning is over. Angels get just the 1. 5 innings complete. The Angels are out in front 2-0.
I start batting first on this one.
Striding in once again, Barrett. He's still hitless in the majors after 2 at-bats. No doubt he'd like to turn that 0 batting average into a .333 here.
Yeah, I know it's his first game, but after 2 at-bats, he should be able to slow himself down a little bit. I expect him to have a nice AB right here.
Well, making it to the bigs was far from guaranteed for him. It's got to be a great feeling to finally have that major league jersey on his back.
Yes, finally got a hit.
Exactly that, and I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments, had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life, grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues? But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Barrett has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Wow, that's awesome.
Good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
The designated hitter,
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
That's an awesome rule by baseball, the big dogs in baseball, that when you make your debut into the major leagues, when you make your big league from the minors to the majors, and you hit your first, single hit, that you get to keep that baseball. That's awesome. I reckon. I don't think there's many other sports that allows you to do that. Wow. Man, That's pretty cool. Hit your first major league baseball, and then no matter what, as long as you get on first base, you get to keep the ball. Pretty cool.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
And that misses 1-1.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. The next 1-2 pitch, and he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an out to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
You know, that's the best.
With tears of joy.
Yeah, but that's the best thing to drink when you're sick, man. You don't want to drink anything else because you'll end up possibly chucking it, as in throwing up. So at least with water, you know that's what your body needs. And I reckon the theory is that if you stop drinking water and drink other things, you are you're more likely to get sick if you don't drink water enough. I know some drinks do have water in them, but it's very little, if anything.
I did cheat with 1 cup of tea, but other than that I have had only water. Smiling face with open mouth.
Who's scoring you on this one, Daniel? Hey, who's scoring you, mate? No one cares if you cheat or not cheat. If you have 1 cup of tea, what's that going to do? That's not going to kill you. Yeah, I'll just write that one down in my book, Daniel. Daniel had a cup of tea and he cheated when he was ill. I'll take that to the headmaster, yeah, or the headmistress, and make sure you get a detention for that, yeah. Good God, man.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Come on, don't get struck out. Don't get struck out.
Now a snap move over to first. A dive, but he's back. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Come on, Pence.
So it's
Come on.
spot here. First and second, one man out, and that brings in the outfielder Hunter Pence. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he'll get back in safely. And he'll turn and throw back to second again.
No!
It throws him, and they got him.
Damn. Oh, come on.
Here's the first pitch to him. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
That's absolutely unreal. Do you see how quick that guy sped round and got me out? My days. We did a 180. Literally a 180. Turn around and just threw it. And I thought I had it, but no.
Gallo is off at first with 2 away. This is line to left. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Rangers leave 1. They're down 2-0.
It's not looking like a good start from the Rangers in this game. We're 2-0 down and we're not having.
Montero
yes.
To do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
We finally got a new person on the mound. We needed a new pitcher. About goddamn time. See if this guy makes any movements.
In, Tommy LaStella. He'll lead things off for the Angels in inning number 6.
The second baseman, Tommy LaStella.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Good start.
Waved it and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
This guy's come out the gates.
Some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before.
If you had a baseball team, what would you call it? The Baz Bros. Nah, I don't know. I haven't really given it any thought. I don't know what I'd call them, to be fair. No idea.
It breaks all the way in.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. The 1-2.
Come on, strike him out.
Is taken for ball 2. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Again, he sends it out of play. Here now the 2-2. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch-out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked them up completely with that one.
Wasn't happy about that.
The third baseman, number
In
7.
now, Zach Cozart. Lays off 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Here we go, Rangers. Here we go. Come on.
Is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
High in the air out to center field. DeShields is there. 2 down. Ready now for L.A., Kevin Smith. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Andrus fields it cleanly. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over.
I wanted to try to get that, but
Angels are gone in order,
I was nowhere near it.
They hold a 2-0 lead. Stepping in, number 15. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Time to
run out of
time to sit on the bench for a bit.
Any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Breaking ball called just a bit low. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Now the 2-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in, Ronald Guzman. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Ronald Guzman.
There's a difficult infield out there.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Definitely hard to get past him.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Hang on, did you see that thing that was in the back of the stadium there? It looks as though they've put a challenge out that if you get a home run in and the ball goes into that can, there's a can out there that has home run in the can and somebody gets $1 million. What is it?
I missed it.
Yeah, there's $1 million. There's a challenge out there that says home run in the can and you get $1 million for it, according to that. What's that? How many zeros is a million? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Isn't that 6 zeros? I'm sure a million's 6 zeros. Isn't it? I can't bloody remember. But yeah, there's a challenge out there that I've just seen.
6.
It is 6. So yeah, there's a challenge that says put the ball in the can and somebody gets $1 million. I don't know if it's you yourself that made the home run or somebody in the or it goes to charity. It might go to charity actually. But yeah, look out for it.
Swing and he pops him up. Simmons moving to his
There
left.
it is.
He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
It's over there.
Up next for the Rangers, Delino DeShields. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Offering on its way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
This
there it is.
Gonna have to find
It's
a way
there.
to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
I'll look to the right and you'll see a can that says the Angels is blue. That's where you aim for. It says $1 million underneath it.
And the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And that's over. 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes.
He's showing a lot of patience here.
I like that.
I wonder what the commentators say once you get it. If I mean, the chances of you getting it into that can is, I'm sure the bets aren't. The bets are extremely high if you did get it into that can. But I wonder what the commentators said or would say if you did get it in. No idea.
From a guy like him, Eddie, he can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Rangers set down in order. They trail it here 2-0.
7th inning, stretch.
Digging in once again, Justin Bohr. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far.
First baseman, Justin Bohr.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
That was a low one. Yeah, very low one, that first pitch.
Now it's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Wow. Damn, what's happened to this pitcher? He can't throw it in the strike zone.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Popped straight up. Barrett in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Another full count pitch home. Popped him up. Trevino has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So one away now for the Angels in the 7th, and that'll bring in the left-handed hitting outfielder Cole Calhoun.
Come on, let's do this.
Coming, here it is. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Good start.
1 out, nobody on. That's inside. 2-0.
2-0 to count.
Three and 0 now.
Oh, he's done it again.
He really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Now the 3-0 offering. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bases are empty. 1 man out. 3-2 now.
There's nothing better as a pitcher than throwing what should have been ball 4, but you're able to get a guy to chase after it anyway.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. In terms of the head-to-head with Rafael Montero, he's hitting .429. He's taken him deep once. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Come on, we need to strike this guy out. Come on. Oh.
Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th.
There it is.
No runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Halos lead this one 2-0. Hansel Robles has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 57.
Oh, we're just trying to get some points on the board now.
standing in, Jose Trevino. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Yep. We can easily use a bloop and a blast.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field.
You know that's getting caught.
On it. One down. So one gone now in the Texas half of the 8th. And it's back to the top of the lineup now for Elvis Andrus. Here it comes. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Wow, 39,000 people. 39,714 in attendance. Jesus. That's mad.
The 1-1 is a fastball down below the knees. One out, nobody on.
I don't think I've ever seen 39,000 people in one place.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Upton's under it.
That's caught.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Striding in, Barrett. He bats for the 4th time in his career, having already collected his first hit. Not a bad first day, huh?
Yeah, you can never take this day away from him, Matt. No matter what happens in his 4th AB, he's going to get in his car today. He's going to relive every moment, every step that it took to get here. And the fact that he has a batting average when he wakes up in the morning is huge.
Throw on the board takes care of him, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Just not having much success on the batting side.
Is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 53, Jesse Chavez.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Brian Goodwin. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for...
No problem, mate. I'm not going to stop you not answering phone calls. It's fine, man.
A little while.
The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
2-0.
3-0 now.
He's doing it again.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Here it is, the 3-0. Is taken, strike 1. Hit down the line.
Oh.
He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout.
Mike Trout.
First offering on its way. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1.
He's got some cool hair. That guy's got some seriously cool hair, I have to admit.
2 balls and no strikes.
Well, both of those.
Yeah, it's up there, mate. Yeah, it's a close one between baseball and American football. Right now, American football is trumps because Super Bowls is coming. Super Bowl's on Sunday, and baseball's kind of taking a back seat. But in the summertime, around April, baseball takes over from American football. So they kind of go, they're kind of like on a balancing beam now and again. But I have discussed this before. The top three most attended sports in America is American football, baseball, and basketball. Without a shadow of a doubt, I would say. I can't think of anything that trumps or tops those three sports in America. No, I can't think of anything.
Those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
On the line, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
Not even tennis is that big of attendance than those three sports.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over it.
0-1 the count.
No, it's big, but it's not up there with the attendance records. The attendance records come from American football, baseball, and basketball. Tennis isn't as big. Yeah, they produce some good professionals for tennis, but most of the professionals come from Switzerland or Spain.
Rather than indoors volleyball for research purposes. Obviously, smiling face with open mouth.
Obviously, Daniel. Obviously, but yeah, there's not any big top 4 or top 5 professionals that are American when it comes to tennis. I think the highest ranked tennis player who comes from America, I think, is below the top 10. I think. I'm not sure on that, but I think he's below the top 10. I feel. And of course, in women's tennis, they produce better women. America produce better women tennis than they do male tennis. Because right now,
it's rather cutthroat to get to the top 10, right?
Correct. It's a big commitment. It's a huge commitment to be in the top 10, and when you get there, to stay on that mountain, to there's a big step up between 10 and 9, 9 and 8, 8 and 7, 7 and 6, 6 and 5, and then when you get into the top 4, good luck to you. If anyone ever gets into the top 4, rather than the top 4 that are in there now, you need to pinch yourself every day. You really do.
Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, literally everyone's clawing. But I can easily imagine what the top-ranked 5th players talking to himself when he gets up and when he gets ready to start his day as a tennis player. The top 5th guy's just going, there's no way I can get past the top 4, let alone even get to the 4th. What he's probably asking himself, what in the world have I got to do? What have I got to do to get to the top 4? And even if I get there, how long can I stay there for? You know? He must just be thinking that every single day of every single year of every single month of every single week. And he just doesn't know the answer, because the top 4 are just solid. They really are just solid. And yeah, you could jokingly say...
Imagine the rigorous schedule they have to go through just to stay on top.
And, you know, putting it... Even though it is a joke, and it's sort of joking aside at the same thing, you would say to yourself, "What? Yeah, I just have to get the ball in. I mean, that's the easiest thing ever, isn't it? Just get the ball in play." Nah. There's something that the top 4 do in tennis that nobody, the only people who can explain it is the players themselves. Nobody else can explain how the top 4 have been able to stay the top 4 for as long as they have. They just been able to. Federer, I don't believe, has never moved from below the top 4. Neither is Nadal.
Instinct.
Nah, not instinct. Nah, I don't think it's instinct. I don't know what it is. Like I said, only they know what it is. But whatever it is, they've surely been able to stay there for as long as they have. And it's going to, I reckon, personally, it's going to be a lot of years before we see, as the public, we see the top 4 be anything different than what it is now. And the only way that's going to happen is if Federer, Nadal, Djokovic, and whoever's a 4th, and Dominic Thiem ever decide to retire. And until that day happens, or until that year happens when all 4 of them has decided to go, I don't want to play tennis anymore.
That's true. They are really exceptional people.
They really are, mate. They really, really are. It's gonna take a couple of years, and even though you see in some of these tournaments, you know, not big people, but a good hitter or a good player, you know that he's only going to have like a one.
Will never retire. Face with tears of joy.
You'd like to think so, mate. You'd like to think so, but he is injury prone, which is what lets him down. But working at the intensity that he works at, you can't work like that all your life. It's just not. It's unhuman if you work that intense each and every day and not be prone to injury. I mean, the man is nearly 31, is Nadal, and sometimes you can kind of see it, some of the time. With Federer, you can't see it. The man's nearly 40, for Christ's sake, and you can't tell me.
That's why athletes retire early compared to other professions.
Yeah, Federer's nearly in his 40s, and the man still looks like he's in his 20s. He can move around that court like nobody can. And Djokovic, well, Djokovic is Mr. Rubber Band man. No matter what court he's on, he can just glide and slide anywhere. And Nadal, well, Nadal's just a beast. That's all he is. He's a beast. He really is.
Yeah, it's incredible that Federer is still playing.
The day Federer retires is the day that a lot of people might even stop watching tennis. I really believe that. I hate to say it, but the day Federer stops playing tennis is the day that nobody wants to watch tennis anymore, because everybody loves the guy. He's just the man. He really is. He's just the man. And Nadal is the man when he wants to be.
How many Grand Slams does Federer have?
How many Grand Slams does Federer have? Wow, that's a pub quiz question. I have absolutely no idea. I don't know unless the commentary team say what it is. I don't actually know, but the man, he's got that many that he must have a dedicated either garage or dedicated room that has all of his trophies in it. There really must be a, like, you know those type houses that have like a gold room or a trophy room. He's got one of them, and I doubt he's running out of space. I'm sure he isn't running out of space, but it's got to be good to be Federer. It has to be good to be Federer. And every single time he gets on court, in the back of people's minds, people are thinking, "Is this his last game?" And he shows every single time that it isn't, and everyone's so happy that it isn't. But we all have that question in the back of our mind: is this the last one? Is this the last one? Will this be the last tournament? Will this one be the last tournament? And who knows? But unfortunately, one day that question will be answered, and that question will have to be answered, and it will be, I don't know how many more, he doesn't even know how many more years he's got in him. But the other question is what does Federer do after he retires? I don't think he has retirement in his brain. He doesn't have a shutdown mode. I don't think he does. And if he does, then I think it's very, very small if he does. I don't know, mate. I don't know. I can't answer that question, and I don't know how many. The question you should be asking is how many more Grand Slams does Federer have in him? And nobody knows the answer to that question. Anyway, back to this.
Try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Goodwin at second. Trout on at first with nobody out. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
I think he kind of trained a hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first three pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
Good pitching sequence. Awesome pitching sequence.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Tommy
Stepping in now, Tommy La Stella, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. One and one to Tommy La Stella. First and second now, one man out. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 1-2. This is hit to third. Will it be two? The second for one. On to Guzman. They get them both, and that retires the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Justin Anderson takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 38, Justin Anderson.
Stepping into the box, Shin-Soo Choo. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
No balls and a strike to count.
Straight down the middle. He would have loved to have that pitch back.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance.
That's cool.
Looks up. And the batter's eye for a home run.
Yes.
An impressive shot to dead center field. And that's a special home run. Shin-Soo Choo continues to add to his major league total. That's the 200th home run in what's turning into a pretty nice career.
And guys, 200 homers is a feat a lot of players never even get close to. If you get to this point, you've definitely established yourself as something of a decent power threat. So you can bet pitchers are aware of his power when he steps into the batter's box. He's definitely earned some respect.
We're on the board.
Now batting, left fielder, Joey.
Into the box, Joey Gallo, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. No hits to this point.
Just because it's top of the 9th doesn't mean we haven't got a chance.
He fouls this one off. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
The 2-2.
Oh.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-2 pitch is off the bat and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
That was 99 miles an hour. Good God.
The batter,
Into the box now, Hunter Pence.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1. And a check swing. Did he go around?
Oh,
No, says the first
oh no.
base umpire. It's ball 1.
No, he didn't.
Fouled off. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
The crowd don't know whether to sit down or stand up.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first, and Pence is turned away here for out number 2.
And that was a no doubles defense in action right there, and it paid off big time. That ball was scorched, but the third baseman was guarding the line more than usual to prevent an extra base hit, and it ended up being pretty much right at him. That's good stuff.
Now batting, number 15.
Standing in now, number 15, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Oh, it's 2-2. If he strikes this out,
Texas
the team win.
down to their final strike in this one. Swinging a ball.
Yeah, he's got it.
Towards short. And he'll put this one away. And with that, the ball game is over.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Los Angeles led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Andrew Heaney earned his 5th win of the year. Justin Anderson wraps it up for the save, his 10th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base.
We'll play the next game.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes.
2 hours and 41 minutes. Wow. Jesus.
Saturday night baseball now from Southern California at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Texas Rangers and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming
Oh,
up
he's signing
next.
a ball. Nice. Sweet. He's signing signatures.
Jaime Barria, the Panamanian right-hander, will get the nod here. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Here it comes now to Andrus. Line to the right side. And
Good.
That's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Good start.
Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
Number 28.
In now, Barrett. pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Kozart backs
Damn
up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Matt, I'm looking to see if Sin-Soo Choo can turn it around. I thought they might get a lot more production out of him this year, but I look at the numbers with runners in scoring position, and his batting average is less than 250 in those spots. If you're a guy expected to drive in runs, you're going to have to hit a lot better than that.
Into the box now, Shin-Soo Choo. And he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half.
My batting's letting me down.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's the ball.
And that's up and in for ball one. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone. Whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set, you take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
Now the 1-0. On the ground to the right side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season. No doubt about that. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
The 0-1 offering. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
1-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
1-1. Here it is. Hit on the ground to third. La Stella fields it cleanly. Throw on DeBoer takes care of him, and that ends the inning. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. Rangers nothing. Angels coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. In now for the Angels, Andrelton Simmons. As we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Wow, 16 RBIs in April with a 333 average. A little bit less in May.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. The 1-0. Taken on the inside corner for strike one. The 1-1 is taken for strike two.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2. Sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here's another 1-2. Fastball got him looking. As that had 2 seam action on it, 1 gone.
Awesome.
So here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. He's got an on-base percentage of over 400 coming in. The elite hitters in the game put up numbers like that, so he has to be feeling really good about what he's done so far this season. I'm sure his club is pleased just as well.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Brian Goodwin.
First delivery to him on the way. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Left side, but well foul. Grounded first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball.
Good
as
pitching.
He swings and misses for the second out.
Good pitching.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it to the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Mike. Wow.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You want to talk about setting a tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First 2 batters of the game.
This will be a big strikeout. This will be a big strikeout if he gets him. If he gets this guy, it'll be massive.
Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Barrett fields it cleanly. From a knee, he throws him out. A remarkable play there to retire the side. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show.
Can I see a replay of that? No. I'm going to, though. I blooming well am.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Hunter Pence.
Can we see a replay? Yes, we can. Previous play. Right, let's have a look at this from my view. We'll do from my view, then from the first baseman's view, and then from the batter's view. So here comes the pitch. We'll hide that. There's the hit. Huh. There's the catch. On a knee and bang. What a throw. Okay, let's do it from the... Let's reverse it, why not? Right, now let's do it from the first baseman. Here we go, here's the throw. There's the hit. There's the catch. It's an awesome throw, and he's definitely out. Definitely out. One more time from the batter's side of things. Here we go. There's the throw. There's the hit. He thinks he's got it. He's running. He's running. But he's got him there. And he's out. Not a chance. Lovely play. Lovely play. Let's exit that, and back to the game.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nice angles there.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Let's see if we can get on the board first.
And Pence has fallen into an 0-2 hole here.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Damn.
But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And we have to focus on one of the best players in all of our sport. Mike Trout, center fielder. Just as fun to watch him play defense as it is to watch him hit. This guy gets after it with his hair on fire. It's like watching a middle linebacker play center field.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman. First pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball into honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't either. You would have thought he would have.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Trout. Still ranging back. And that one is gone.
There's a home run for us, and we're on the board first.
Solo shot to right center. 8th home run on the season for him. As the Rangers strike first, it's 1-0.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it, just like he did there.
Bang.
Batting 7.
Stepping in now, number 15.
Number 15.
As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. The numbers, 282 to start play, 6 home runs, and he's driven in 24. The 1-0. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now here's the pitch. 1-2 now.
Foul ball again.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Batting 8.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2.
Why in the world would you go for a bunt attempt? There's 2 people out. It's the last one down. Top of the second. The world would you go for a bunt for?
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Go for the fastball down the middle.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
I think that's what El Cameo means.
Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning continues. And now it'll kick around in the corner.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
Very high up in the zone, but he managed to handle it.
Batting ninth.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back. Into the box now, Jose Trevino. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. To Shields, the runner at first with two gone. And another throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in.
Hey, you see that referee at that umpire? He's waving his hands, waving his arms like a bloody bird. What was going on there? Jesus.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball two.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
He must have got him.
Fouled away.
Oh, foul ball again.
Here now the 2-2. Down the first baseline.
Oh, he's got him.
Cleanly. Bohr will take this one to the bag himself, and with that comes the end of the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Rangers lead this one 1-0. Here's Justin Upton now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Angels, the left fielder, Justin.
First pitch on its way to Upton. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Nice. Awesome catch there for the first baseman.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's take a look at Hunter Pence. A 5-tool talent. Yeah, that's right. 5-tool talent. It's an acquired taste the way he goes about getting it done. But bottom line is, Hunter Pence is one of the better players in our game.
We're all right-handers. Oh, Ronald Guzman's a left-hander. Everyone else is a right-hander.
At the plate, Tommy La Stella. He'll get to take his first cuts
the
here.
Third baseman, Tommy La Stella.
First offering on its way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Let's have a look at that.
Looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down.
Oh, that's pretty high up. Yeah, that's not in the strike zone at all.
Batting 6.
Standing in now, Justin Bohr.
Swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield.
Guzman shading to his right, and that retires the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0.
Yeah, you can see that was going to be popped up.
Here's Elvis Andrus now to start the inning out. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac with you in the booth for this one.
Andrew.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. Grounder down the line at third.
Lovely shot.
And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
He's going for second, isn't he? No.
So he's aboard again with his second hit of the game here in the top of the third. And as we check out the Rangers leaders in that category, you can see his total currently second best on the ball club.
He's playing well, is Andrus.
So digging in now, Barrett. He flew out in his last at bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Nice one.
Boy, something you don't see very often. You got a guy that can run at first base. Normally you'll see a hitter try to take a pitch or two, D-Row, to give that guy a chance to steal a bag.
You know, it's funny you say that, Dan, because coming up in those situations, you want to give the guy a chance, but you also realize that that guy wants to give his catcher a chance, so you're probably getting a piece of cheese.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Well, this is an opportunity for us to get more people on base at home.
The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Andrews over at second. Barrett at first with no outs. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He might make him
You
walk.
can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The 3-0 pitch. Catches the inside corner for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Runner in there for a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
All right, let's get all these guys home.
The left fielder, Joey.
Into the box, Joey Gallo, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
Bases are loaded. We've got to get a run from here, from this. It's got to happen.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it?
Oh.
Yes, he can. A swing and a miss, and that's a big out number 1.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Oh, that was out the strike zone as well.
The batter, the right fielder, Hunter.
In now, Hunter Pence, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
1-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
The 2-1 on its way. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
He's not swinging at anything right now.
The way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Still even at 2-2. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone. Ronald Guzman waits on deck.
We would benefit from a walk. If he walks, we get a run. If he gets a strikeout.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
We got another person in. Let's see if they can get me in.
Up next for the Rangers, the first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
Into the box now, Ronald Guzman, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second.
Yeah, come on, Guzman. Smack it to the for a home run. Get all these guys off base.
Here's the 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
Here it comes, 2-0. This is line to left. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Yes.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit.
Yeah, he's a little bit annoyed. It's okay, man. It's okay. You suck, but it's okay.
Stepping up now, number 15. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Too high, 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Come on, can we get any more runs for this inning?
2 men are on with 2 men out. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Stepping into the box, Delino DeShields.
Delino DeShields.
Come on, Texas Rangers. I'd love for us to bring all these guys in from base.
And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball one.
And Delino
Even though
DeShields
we're
to
still
smack
in
it
early
home.
going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Balls, no strike.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Hence on third. Guzman at first. 2 out in the inning. 2 balls and a strike.
Why swing
Well,
at that?
He had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
4 runs would be nice.
Here's
Come on.
the 2-1. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
This is a big pitch.
Still 2-2.
He's
2 out,
He's
bases
fouled
loaded.
that one off.
Line drive to left.
He's caught that.
Upton is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limited damage on the scoreboard. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Rangers on top here, 3-0. Cole Calhoun will stand in now.
Looking
7,
good.
8, and 9 to
And
start the
leading
home
off for the
third.
Angels,
Not much going on
the right
offensively
fielder.
so far for these
Goal.
guys. 6 up, 6
Calhoun.
down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. DeShields is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in the former All-Star Zach Cozart.
Zach Cozart.
First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. The changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Nice catch.
Kevin Smith will be next. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here's the first pitch to him. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And the Halos have their first hit of the game. In now is Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 1 here in the early
The
going.
shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Come on, let's get this guy out. Play for a double if we can.
From the stretch. 0-1 the count. Here comes the 0-1. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Angels leave 1, still down 3-0.
Got a bad inning, that one. We kept them from...
Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Oh, Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing a really good job of hitting off the fastball today. So far, 6 of their hits have come off the hard stuff, so it seems like they're certainly timing those pitches well. Guys?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. At the plate, Jose Trevino. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
The 2-1. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a
wow,
ball.
2-2.
One thing that could nag at you as a
oh,
pitcher
3-1. I thought it was
really
a strike.
to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
Is he gonna walk him? Nope.
Skied in the air to straightaway left.
He's caught that.
Under it. Makes the play, 1 away. So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Elvis Andrus. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Here it comes now to Andrus. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. A little low. It's 2-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3
I
called on a
struck
pitch
him out.
that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
Well, no
replay.
preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches.
That was
not
out the
this
strike
time.
zone.
I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
The batter, number 28.
Standing in now, Barrett. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Yeah, Matt, I think his only hope is to try to get out of this 4th inning and maybe try to regroup for the 5th. But this is 8 hits he's given up already, so he might even have trouble doing that.
Come on, Shin-Soo Choo.
This is the DH, Shin-Soo Choo. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slider laid off for a ball.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
Barrett at second with 2 down. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Here's the 1-1 now to Choo.
Oh, I thought he was going to swing for that.
The eyes, 2-1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
His happy zone, I like that. His happy zone. That's pretty cool.
The 2-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
No.
In with it now is Upton, and they'll have to hold the runner at third base.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think
I should have run.
Say that cold streak is officially over.
I didn't know where the ball was, so I wasn't sure.
And it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Yeah, I had my chance. I should have gone.
Now batter, the left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Stepping in now, Joey Gallo, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set, the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
The set and the 1-2, and he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Texas is out in front, 3-0.
We should have been 4-0.
Leading off the inning, Brian Goodwin, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Count now, a ball and a strike. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I'll finish it off. Finish it off. Strike him out.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. DeShields is there.
Definitely caught.
1 out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
So now the Angels cleanup batter, Justin Upton, hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
In there for strike one, 0-1.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes to Shields. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Oh, what a catch out there.
One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one.
Oh, nice.
We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Taylor Cole.
I'll be right back, guys. Just going to take a toilet break.
Get the call from the
be right back.
Here.
Number 67, Taylor Cole.
Digging in to try it again.
Leading
Hunter
for
Pence. 0 for 2
the
for
right
him
fielder.
to this point.
Hunter Pence.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here it comes on 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Popped him up. Smith over to his left. One down. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, one man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Count is 1-2 now. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
Here now the 2-2. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. This will kick up against the wall now.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Now batting, number 15.
In now, number 15. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one.
Back with you guys, by the way.
Comes in with a changeup, and it's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
3 balls, no strikes.
And he gets the call there, 3-1. And he fouls this one off.
It's very cute when one of my cats wants to play fetch.
Set. Here's the 3-2.
She's got a bottle top. She brings a bottle top to me, and then she wants me to throw it.
It's ball 4.
You gotta bring it to me, Tiger.
Fine with that.
Bring it to me.
Entice him with that 3-2 pitch,
Come on.
but he didn't take the bait.
Bring it to me.
First base was open though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Now batting.
Ready once again. Delino DeShields, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right on the inside. Black taken for a called strike.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, everyone.
The catcher, Jose Trevino.
Into the box, Jose Trevino, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A 1 pitch on its way.
1-1.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Now
that's cool. Yeah, it's
going
to be cool.
Base side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Rangers lead this one 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here's Tommy LaStella now. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1. Skied into very shallow right. Hence is there.
Should be caught.
He's got it 1 away. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Now at the plate, Justin Bohr. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
1 ball, no strikes to count.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-0 on the way is taken, strike one.
Finally a strike. Can he make it 2?
And he misses again. Ball 3.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
All right, come on, strike him out. Let's go.
Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Barrett backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. A little bit over halfway home tonight. Bottom of the 5th as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. So bases are empty here with
Now
2
batting,
gone,
right
and that'll
fielder,
bring in the left-handed
Cole
hitting outfielder Cole Calhoun. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Now in the box, Zach Kozart comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Baseman, Zach Kozart.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first. Takes this the other way to right. Pence is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side.
Good play.
Angels strand 1. They
Good
trail
play.
in this one 3-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Elvis Andrus. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB. You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And it's quickly 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Hit on the ground to short.
That's out for first.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in and looking for more. Barrett. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit. Now 3 for 4 on the day. He's coming up big in his first major league game.
I think the thing that blows me away is not the fact that he went 3 for 4, but the way in which he did it. Just looked cool as a cucumber in the batter's box from pitch 1.
Doing better in this game than previous.
The batter, the designated hitter, Shin-Soo
Into the box
Choo.
now, Shin-Soo Choo, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Chu with a 2-ball, 1-strike count here. Barrett stands at first with 1 out. Three and one.
He's going to make him walk.
This guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
3-2 to the Rangers' designated hitter.
Come on, Shin Choo
I
Choo.
think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Now batting, the left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Standing in now, Joey Gallo, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
Oh, let's have a washout.
0-2, here it comes. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
We need some more runs on that
was a great
board.
take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
We need some more runs on the board to be a little bit more comfortable than what we are.
The 1-2 fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Rangers 3 and the Angels nothing. So striding forward now, Kevin Smith. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. High in the air out towards shallow right. Pence coming on. He gets to
what
it
a
and
catch.
makes the catch for the first out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Andrelton Simmons. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Jawado's going to need to hit some, to throw some good pitches, so that this Simmons guy doesn't get a look in.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
He might even make him walk.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he struck out again.
Good.
That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
He can't believe that was a strikeout, but it was, I think.
Now batting.
In now, Brian Goodwin.
Brian.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black.
Go on, finish it off, Gerardo. Finish it off. Come on.
Away from grinding through 6 strong innings against one of the better lineups.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's another 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Three and 2. The count is full to the Angels DH.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Hunter Pence will start things out when we come back. 7th inning coming up. It's the Rangers 3 and the Angels nothing.
Close inning, but
back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim, the Rangers on top in this one as we get a look at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Ready for another shot now. Hunter Pence 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Hunter Pence.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Good discipline at the plate. See if he swings for this one.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field.
Is that a home run?
Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Awesome stuff.
It's a solo shot here for Hunter Pence. 4th home run for him on the season as the Rangers have opened it up now 4-0.
With the count standing at 2-1, he was sitting on anything that was belt high from the middle of the plate in, and that's exactly what he got. And that's what you call punishing a mistake.
In now, Ronald Guzman. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Is he going to get another home run on the board?
First offering on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
Now here's the pitch. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, number 15. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning.
I have no idea why they're having problems saying his name. Nick Solak. Why can't the commentators say that?
Here's the first pitch.
No idea.
And it's fouled away. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
0-2, here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
That was a really quick out.
Delino to Shields. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
He's having a bad day though, is the Shields.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result it's 0-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. Bottom of the 7th now from Anaheim. Get up and stretch. It's the Rangers 4 and the Angels nothing. Stepping up to the plate, Mike Trout will be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot right now.
1-1 the count. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Was that in for a strike or not? No, it wasn't.
Now the 2-1 pitch. It's the outside corner for the second strike.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that 2-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gallo sprinting after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Justin Upton. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Upton.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there, 0-1.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
He's played really well as Gerardo. I think he's going to get player of the game.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gallo has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding into the box, Tommy La Stella. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team.
La Stella.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on.
His percentage on first strikes must be pretty high.
Pulls this one into right. Hence is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Angels are gone in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Noah Ramirez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 24, Noah Ramirez.
At the plate, Jose Trevino. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, he's got to make an adjustment. You could tell this guy's been struggling with the bat in his hands. He's got a lot of frustration. He's gripping the bat too tight. He needs to relax, take a deep breath, and have a productive AB right here.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Digging in, Elvis Andrus. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Elvis Andrus.
Top of the 8th. And it's a
Here's the first pitch to him.
4-0 game.
Ball 1-0. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the
Wow.
Angel bullpen.
41,000. Higher than last night's game.
Now the 1-0 is a curveball in the dirt.
I had to sneeze, guys. Sorry.
Hit high in the air down the right field line.
That's gonna be cool, isn't it?
Giving chase.
Yeah.
He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Into the box now. Barrett, last time through, was a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to board takes care of him, and that ends the inning.
Too easy.
Doing here this half. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Rangers on top here, 4-0. So coming to the plate, Justin Bour. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. Right to him. And there's 1 down now. So stepping in, Cole Calhoun. He singled his last time up.
Cole Calhoun.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Guide in the air to straightaway left. Gallo is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Settling in now, Zach Kozart.
We're fielding really well.
And time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'll do a little bit more, but so far, so good.
Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. Angels down quickly there on just 4 pitches. They're down 4-0.
We shut the door on that one.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1. Now the 2-1 pitch. 2-2 the count. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And another foul ball.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And he got him.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Now batting, the left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Into the box, Joey Gallo. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. 2 down. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Hunter Pence. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. Rangers set down in order, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Stepping in, Kevin Smith. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The catcher, Kevin.
Didn't think we'd be fielded again. I guess they're going to give him give a shot for it.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
It up 1-1.
I thought I was coming straight to me, that ball.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. DeShields coming on. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Well, it's been a while since they had a base runner, more than 3 innings to be precise, but they've got one now. We'll see if they can get a little something going here.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight.
He's played a good game.
So he'll leave after 8 strong innings as he couldn't quite make it a complete game, but he's in line for the victory nonetheless. Number 43 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 43.
Andrelton Simmons will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out.
got to be a double play ball, this, if it comes to me. Got to
Ready
catch
with
it
the
first.
first pitch. Here it comes. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
A cutter for 99 miles an hour. A cutter. Are you kidding? Bloody hell.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
That's a fast cutter, that's for sure.
Short, hit hard. One there. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. So with his day fully over now, you get a look at the pitching line for the Rangers starter. He was great all night long.
He was.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
Ready for another chance? Brian Goodwin.
Now
And he needs to make something happen.
hitter.
They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
Goodwin.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
His
Bases are
cutter.
empty here with 2 men out.
Whoa. His cutter is faster than his fastball. His cutter was 99 miles an hour, but his fastball was 98 miles an hour. Okay.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. He's got it, and the Rangers have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
4-0 the score tonight. The Texas Rangers took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Number 57 wins his 3rd of the season. Jaime Barria was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Great game.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rangers, 4 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes.
Not bad. Okay, we're gonna go back to the clubhouse. Oh, contract related. If there's anything better than playing in the big leagues, getting paid to do it. Congratulations, you'll be making how much? 500,000 per year. If there's anything better, oh Jesus. No, I think I'll keep that. Versus your contract from WA Frisco, which means you're now on the 40-man roster.
A rookie major leaguer gets a small taste of the national media spotlight.
Congratulations on your first major league hit, you, and tell us what was going through your head. Felt great. That ball's definitely going on the mantle. Is a confidence builder. It is a confidence builder. Knowing you're capable of holding your own against major league pitching. Definitely, I can hang here. I'm making that clear now. Proven. I'm just going to keep working. I'm not sure how much I've proven. I'm just going to keep working. Thanks, Euan. Keep it up. Wow, the Texas Rangers clubhouse. Awesome. Oh, while I'm here, I'm going to customize equipment. See if there's anything new. Oh, I can get a new bat. Yep. I'll get a new bat. Batting gloves. Cleats. Clutching. Yep. Bat grips, eyewear, socks. Yep. That's cool. What else do I want? There's nothing I want to change from that. What was I trying to do? Personality. Personality. Yes, here we go. Oh, 20 days until perk was reset opportunity. Okay. I can't do that yet. Right. Okay, guys. I hope you really enjoyed this stream. I've enjoyed doing it. It's nice to be in the major leagues with that Texas Rangers shirt on. It's exactly what we were hoping. And we won one and lost one in the major leagues, so that's not bad. Alright. From here on, I'm just going to save it, and I'm going to set up my next stream here pretty soon, which I'm not I think it's going to be City Skylines, but we'll find out. Or you guys will find out. See you guys later. I've been Baz86. Bye for now. I'll see you guys in the next Baz86 live stream. Bye for now.